Okay, now I did not write this, okay? What I'm showing you here was not wrote by myself. This was wrote by Peter Nolan, okay? And I'm going to read this to you. I've got something I want to show you that goes with this, okay? William Greathouse denies ever condoning killing of women and leaving them dead in a ditch. Correct. That's the accusations that was used to terminate me, which is complete lies and slander. Anyhow, no evidence has ever been presented that he has ever condoned such behavior. Matter of fact, if people watch enough of my videos, they'll know I'm fully against that type of behavior. Okay? Further, for many years, William has been quite fearlessly crusader for truth, justice, liberty, and equal before the law. William Greathouse has great love and care in his heart for his fellow people, men and women alike. He has been warning women for years and years that their willingness to commit crimes against men, to do, okay, that's right, against men, and to do so behind the impunity offered by the criminals in the so-called legal system is actually the cause of the rapidly increasing rate of men murdering women. That would be correct. Okay? William has been warning women that their endless crimes against men, avoiding justice and making remedy to those men for the crimes that they commit, will result in more women being killed, left dead in a ditch. In effect, he is advising women to effect that this world would be less violence against women should they take his advice. And that advice is simple. Okay? Yep, and the advice is simple. Hold women accountable for their crimes and equal before the law, which is correct. Law basis to men. Okay? I too have been warning women for more than 5 years, and that I have seen a rapid increase of violence against women because women commit crimes against men with complete impunity. In my case, my ex-wife Jennifer committed the crimes of perjury, kidnapping, extortion, theft, and child abuse. I was so affected by these crimes, I was suicidal for a month. Many men in similar positions are suicidal for years. I have been advising women that driving men to the edge of suicide is very dangerous because men who is suicidal might just kill those who are tormenting him, just like the tormented dog might bite the person tormenting it. That's right. And another example is if you back a lion up into a corner and it comes out fighting and you wind up dead, whose fault is it? Okay, as simple as that. However, if women torments a man to the edge of suicide by stealing his children, using them as a weapon against him, stealing his house, his car, his cash, his good part of his future, income, all based on a crime of perjury. That's right, all based on crimes of perjury. And he lashes out and kills the woman, everyone blames the man. Such endless abuse is never called cruelty, despite the fact that it is exactly what it is. It is no aggression to say, or exertion to say, that men are treated less than dogs when it comes to protection of the law and the land known as Iowa. And that's basically in the land known as the United States, the land known as the United Kingdom, the land known as where Peter was at Australia. Okay? No one ever looks at what the woman did to torment the man. That's right, they give one half the story and they turn her head to the other half. Men like me have been warning women to stop tormenting men. Okay, stop abusing men and hold criminal women accountable for their crimes. Or the result will be more women and children being killed by angry men or for suicide tormented beyond their endurance. Everything he said is 100% correct. That's exactly what this is about. This is not just about guys who can't get a female in their life. It's about the wrong justices that's being done. It's about the war on men that the feminist movement in society has created against the male. All you got to do is look at your media. All you got to do is sit back and watch all the male bashing. It's become norm. It's become norm to male bash. All you got to do is look at the one-sidedness in the system that's been deliberately created. Go look up the Violence Against Women's Act. Pay attention to what's being wrote. Pay close attention to it. Everything Peter said is 100% correct. And, well, then we have this. Father shoots dead 2 sons. Injures estranged wife before killing himself. That's right. 52-year-old from Pennsylvania also shot his mother during the altercation on Saturday morning. The man was subject to a protection from abuse order filed by his wife, but was permitted visits with his son, Michael. Pennsylvania father shot and killed his 2-year-old son and wounded his estranged wife before driving into the woods and killing himself. Isn't that what Peter just said? Yes, it is. It's exactly what he just said. See, this story right here is exactly what he's talking about. Exactly what he's talking about. You can find this link in the more. This happens every day, all the time, all the time, all the time, all the time. You know? And sometimes I'll do videos and I'll get sarcastic, you know. I did one with 48 women who was found dead in the ditch, okay, over a stretch of highway over 30 years. That's how the 48 women's, because it was over a 30-year period. Okay, do you think that was an accident? No, it wasn't an accident. It's because of the injustices being lodged against men by women and women not being held accountable for their actions. That's exactly why that's happening. You can only push somebody so far before bad things happen. In today's society, everybody alike, men and women alike, think they can do whatever they want to another human being. Whatever they want. And there's no consequences at all. They expect no consequences to their behavior. They can just do whatever they damn well want. It don't matter how bad we abuse another person. Even in the dating scene, what do we see? Everybody wants to preach. You gotta have game. Gotta have game. Gotta have game. Let's examine game for a minute. You know what game is? Your ability to lie and manipulate and play with another human being's emotions and feelings. And then you expect no consequences behind that type of behavior. And then when that type of behavior leads to somebody killing somebody and throwing them in a ditch, you want to blame the person you victimized. That's right, you want to use your cop-outs to go around. Cop-outs to go around, to not acknowledge. Cop-out, 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 cop-out. That's what you do. You look for every cop-out out so you don't have to acknowledge it, so you can turn your head, you can look the other way. That's right. That's exactly what you do. And the only reason the females at the Holiday Inn Express in Sheldon, Iowa, got so pissed off at me and showed their cowardly behavior because every last one of them were total cowards. Every last one of them were cowards. Do you think after working with me for 2 years that Angela or Jody could have called me at the office and asked me what I was talking about? They seen one of my videos and asked me what I was talking about, why I'm saying what I'm saying, to see where I'm coming from first. No, we couldn't do that. No, that'd be too hard. Oh, we may have to acknowledge something, isn't that right? So what do? You cowardly hide behind closed doors, and you call PLC, and you make up lies. You take my words out of context because your so-called investigation into my channel was the cheapest investigation anybody ever saw in their entire life. The complaint was brought to their attention on Monday. On Wednesday, the owner showed up and terminated me Wednesday morning. So there you go. The cheapest investigation you've ever saw in your entire life. That's because these women They didn't really follow my videos. What they did, they didn't even listen to what I was saying. They played selective hearing. That's what they did. Selective hearing, and they did exactly what the female gender does. They lied and slandered me. They had to get rid of me because I might be telling truth, and truth hurts them. They can't handle truth. They're afraid they might lose their power that they never belonged having. Now you're going to say that's a sexist statement, ain't you? No, it's not a sexist statement whatsoever. All you got to do is open your eyes to society and what's really going on. When you can have 4 women get up on national TV on ABC and laugh and laugh and laugh and mock and joke about a guy who was drugged by his wife, tied to a bed, and had his penis sliced off, and that was a joke. That was funny. And everybody, men and women alike, was laughing at it. But yet if we had had a husband who had drugged his wife and tied her to a bed and sliced off her breast, nobody would have been laughing. If he took a flaying knife and carved her vagina out of her body, nobody would have been laughing. That's the type of behavior we're talking about. And you just get mad at somebody because they speak up against it, and then you make up accusations and lies and terminate them from their job. And you think you're going to just walk away, get by with it because that's what you're used to doing, is getting by with wrongs that you would never condone from a man. Sorry, it's not going to happen. You will be fought back, and you will be fought back, and I will not stop. See, and in fact and in truth, it's just the opposite of what the staff at the Holiday Inn Express is claiming. Okay? I do just the opposite. I do what Peter said there. That's what I've been doing for a long time. If I'm not trying to help guys or give support to guys that struggle so hard to try to meet a female and keep getting rejected, trying to give them motivation to help them out, okay? I also speak about all the injustices straight across the board, and I don't play favoritism towards either gender. I will not play favoritism towards either gender. I never have and never will. You know, there's just as many corrupt men as there is women, and nowadays it seems there's more corrupt women than there is men. Sad. But in reality, the truth to be known, if the so-called housekeepers that lodged their accusations, which is lies, had really paid attention to what I was talking about, they would have realized I was talking about the exact opposite. But they didn't pay attention. Not whatsoever. They took words and ran with them. And they did exactly what I showed you in this video. Okay? So don't plan on the domestic abuse going down. Okay? Don't plan on anything changing. The only thing you're going to continue to see is stories like I just showed you over and over and over and over again. Because it's very obvious that the females up there at the Holiday Inn Express in Sheldon, Iowa, they don't want to see the violence stopped. They don't want to see domestic abuse stopped, and they want to see more of what I just showed you in that last story. They want to see a lot more of it, don't they? They want to see women being killed, men being killed. They want to see wars. They want to see death. Makes them happy inside when they see death. Oh, I know I'm being sarcastic now, ain't I? I said they're happy inside when they see death. Why not? Why shouldn't I say that? After all, they're willing to lie, ain't they? The only difference between me and them is I know what I'm saying, and I'm saying it sarcastically. Because they twisted what I do to fit their own needs, for their own little ego, for their own power trip. Showing and proving that this is never going to stop. Never. They don't want it stopped. Because if they actually wanted the stuff I talk about stopped, they wouldn't be doing what they're doing now, would they? It's as simple as that.